Well, no, mom depriving us of sugar. So once I was old enough to have my license,
they sat you down.
We need to talk to you. Like sat me down. And I'm like, what the fuck is going
happening?
on? And she's like, I found Pop-Tarts in your car. And I was like, are you kidding me, Mom?
You're like,
could be drugs. I bought Pop-Tarts because you deprived me of sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Eat the Damn Cake. I am Carly.
And I am Maddie.
And we are built by Byron.
Yes, we are. That is our brand. That's our thing.
That's our home. Our safe space.
Yeah, that's our safe space.
Safe space
We
built by Byron.
have lots to talk about today, but
We have a whole ass agenda.
We're going to just get kind of right into that.
Yeah.
But first, we should probably tell you who we are, because you're probably wondering,
who the heck are these people?
Who are these people talking in my ears, in my AirPods, car, home,
wherever
you are? We are two cute, fun, flirty gals from the Boston area.
By the way, that is my phrase. She just stole it from me.
Carly wanted to name that our podcast, like that. She wanted that to be our podcast
cute, fun,
name.
and flirty.
But it's not. It can just be our fun tagline.
But I think it's a really cute, fun, and flirty tagline. I think everyone will appreciate that tagline, and will use it in their day-to-day lives. So use it.
Hashtag it.
Tag us in it. Cute, fun, flirty. Sear it into your brains.
That's what it is.
That is what we are.
But so we do subscription-based fitness. We are
online mostly.
Yeah, we're online mostly. We do some Zoom workouts during the week. So if you're ever looking for that, just go follow @BuiltByByron on Instagram. And we are providing you with all the sweating that you would ever need in your whole entire life.
Whether it's body weight, weighted,
bands, anything.
Low impact, high impact, whatever your heart desires for working out, we got you covered.
Whatever it desires. So why did we create what we created?
You tell me, sister.
Well, I feel like in the fitness industry, and we kind of have had this theme, there's not enough body positivity, body neutrality.
Nope.
In the fitness industry. Everyone's like, oh, I have a six-pack. That means I'm a fitness instructor. And we're kind of here to switch the narrative on that. We want to make people feel stronger. It's not about getting skinnier through exercise. It's about feeling good, strong, and kind of like a fucking badass.
Yeah.
Can I say that? I can say that.
Yeah, say it. Scream it from the mountaintops. Feel like a fucking badass.
We are a fucking badass bitch. So, yeah, that's us. So, basically, we're here to provide you with all of that, plus our weird ass commentary through life.
And our tips and tricks on how to just keep on going, keep on chugging along.
Just chugging. That's barely dragging. More like I'm dragging through life, but that's fine.
Dragging by your hair.
It's fine. So, to stay on the fitness side of us, because we do take some hard ass left turns whenever we talk. We're just going to kind of get right into our Hell Nah and Hell Yeah segment. Carly, do you want to take us through what that is?
Yeah. So Hell Yeah and Hell Nah, we are going to do the work for you guys and dive into some fitness trends. Maybe it's a workout that people are doing on TikTok. Maybe it's a diet. Maybe it's some sort of fad that people are like, oh my gosh, I got to try this because it will make me have a six pack. It will make me look skinny. It will make me have flat stomach, fat ass, whatever. Flat stomach, fat ass. That's literally the dream.
I know that is like the desired body type, but we just need to realize that is mostly genetics. Usually.
Yep, usually.
Nothing against someone that has a beautiful flat stomach and fat ass. Good for you.
And you're not going to get it by doing like a couple donkey kicks and a couple crunches. So that's not going to happen. So we're going to dive into these trends and we're going to do the work for you, do the research for you, and let you know our thoughts and if it's like kind of good for you or not.
So like basically,
if it's legitimate.
If you want to do it, great. We're not going to harsh your vibe and say, no, don't freaking do it. Except unless it's dangerous, because some of these are very dangerous.
100%.
But today's topic, and please don't judge me, I did find this on TikTok.
It's fine. No one's judging TikTok people anymore.
But I'm 23 years old, and do I troll TikTok for like 2.5 hours before I go to bed? I look at the clock, I'm like, hey, it's midnight, but it's fine. It's called 75 Hard.
If you've heard of it, put your hand up.
Hand up. I heard of it. Oh my God, wait, we can't see you. So 75 Hard is kind of funky. And
break it down for us.
I'm going to break it down for you. No, I don't rap. Did you hear my rapping? I was like, psh, 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 psh. Oh, okay. 75 hard. Let's go. Yeah. I'm not doing this. Okay. So it's a transformative mental toughness program. Already the name kind of just puts me in a little tizzy. Like, I'm like, what the?
Yeah, it makes me want to run away.
Titles. Like,
run far, far away.
So I read about the guy who made this. So this guy.
No mental toughness.
Yeah. Okay. You have some. But the guy who made this, I read a little short bio. It brings you to this website, right? So you Google like 75 hard. It brings you to like almost what it looks like is an error page. Like, when your Wi-Fi goes out or like you're getting a virus on your computer, it has like this big triangle with an exclamation point in the middle, and it's like almost like a caution.
That reminds me of chem class for some reason.
Chemistry,
everything was cautious.
The dangerous chemicals. So already there, class. I'm like, okay, danger, but it's like, you don't have to pay for this. You just have to sign up with your name and that's it. And he was like, yes, I am not. And like, this is how he starts out. I am not a registered dietitian. I am not a trainer. Did not go to school for this. I don't have any experience. He's like, this is all based on life and what my 20 years experimenting through this was. And I'm like, okay, already huge red flag.
Maybe no.
Yeah, huge red flag. And if you make it through that, then he like describes it. And I'm like, oh, good God.
Okay, so here we go. This is my thoughts just
off that.
Based on what you told me thus far. I am going to say no. Because you want your trainer to be experienced. You want them to be a certified trainer.
Correct.
So for him, off the bat, just saying that he's not, a little iffy for me.
I didn't even write his name, to be honest.
Irrelevant.
It was irrelevant. I don't even care. So basically, this is what it is. It's follow a diet.
Any diet.
Air quotes. I'm doing air quotes.
So what if I choose the carnivore diet?
That's what he says. He goes, follow a diet. Work out twice a day for at least 45 minutes each. One has to be outside. So, okay, already I'm like 2 workouts a day. All right,
okay,
that's a little bit.
Tell us that in New England when it's like negative 20 degrees out and snowing 12 feet. Like, that's
just not fun.
Why does it have to be outside? That makes no sense to me.
So then
is he from California?
Probably.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Drink a gallon of water per day. Read 10 pages of nonfiction per day. Take a 5-minute cold shower. Take progress photos every single day and perform other unrelated tasks. I'm not kidding you. This is literally what was written in the description. And I'm like sitting here. I'm like, okay, I understand mental toughness. Oh, also 75 days straight. If you mess up one day, you start over. So say you make it 50 days and you drink like a sip of alcohol, which you're not allowed to do because the diet is like very restrictive.
Yeah.
You start over. So already I'm like, okay, shit. This is not healthy.
No. Let's dive into it.
Yeah. So why is this not healthy? Like for many reasons.
So I think if you did this maybe on a shortened basis, like for a week,
maybe
it could be healthy. Like it could be a good, like, oh, okay, this is going to jumpstart me into a more normal routine. But 75 days of this is not a routine that anyone should have to commit to. And if you want to, once again, all the power to you.
Try it out. Will you probably hate your life? Like, 100%. Is every good thing in my life brought to me by like food, wine, cheese, charcuterie? Like, yes.
Oh my gosh. Bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Chicken piccata.
Like butter, cookies, chocolate, all of that. That's the
cake.
Good things have been brought to me because of that. So if you take that away, I'm not saying I'm going to be a miserable human being, but I'm going to be.
100%. Yeah. So if you are down for some sort of mental challenge, this is honestly more mental than anything. Yeah. Physical, like the 45-minute workouts, whatever. It's child's play.
Yeah, just child's play.
Coming from a fitness instructor.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He wrote, think of this as an Ironman for your brain. So it really does seem like it's all about your mental stability through it.
Yeah.
But I was doing a lot of research on it and basically breaking it down. Diet, the word diet, I already hate. It's a huge red flag. Like what really
We're not
is
about
that?
the diets. We're more about a lifestyle change.
Yep. Like just kind of vibing through life, grab the bag of chips, eat the fucking damn cake if you want
the
to.
damn cake.
But it's just all about balance. Like, I don't eat a whole cake when I eat it. I mean,
do.
sometimes Carly does. Eat a whole sleeve of Oreos for breakfast.
A line of Oreos.
But
I do a line.
This kind of diet, oh God, help.
Of Oreos.
God help you. If you're going to do this, it's already building a bad habit. Like, restrictive eating is not safe. It's not healthy. That's not how you're going to be able to maintain your life.
Restrictive eating or over exercising.
Yeah,
it's just not.
Building a relationship is very important with exercise and food, and you're already kind of putting that at jeopardy.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to ask me, I'm going to go with a firm hell frickin' not. Wow, look at the difference in handwriting.
Hell nah.
I look like I just graduated kindergarten.
Yep.
And Carly's like went to penmanship school. So that's perfect.
I have beautiful penmanship, and
I'm not kidding you, Carly. Every time we write workouts,
I used to fight with her and be like, "Put the pen down," because I just can't stand her handwriting.
In the nicest, most loving way.
Right? No, it's so ugly. Okay. Like, mine is so much better.
That hurts.
Okay, sorry.
That hurts my heart.
So sorry.
So yeah, don't do 75 hard.
Unless you want to.
I just say don't do it. The progress photos, yeah, people dropped like 50 pounds, but guess what? They probably gained it back, because if they wanted to go back to the lifestyle. Because that's not something you can
continue on for another.
That's just a no.
No.
That's a no.
It's a hell no.
Hell frickin' nah.
Speaking
of
a lifestyle and maintaining goals and accountability for yourself, we're going to transition in how to stay accountable and set goals throughout the winter, because if you're like us, you're from New England.
Yep.
And you know that it gets miserable and dark.
It's dark at
freezing,
like 6 a.m.
And it's the worst thing in the entire world to wake up at 6 a.m. and get your body to move.
It really is. And I feel like when it comes with goal setting or just like rolling your ass out of bed, you don't want to when it gets cold out. At least I don't. And
I don't.
And Duke we're going to kind of, Duke definitely does not. Duke was curled up in my bed before I came here, and he was so flipping cute.
PSA, Duke is my child, my dog.
She birthed him.
I birthed him. He came out at a ripe 10 pounds. I'm just kidding.
No.
He's 60 pounds now, though, so he is a big boy.
He's a mutt.
I love him.
We'll show you pictures. We'll send you texts with the pictures.
Just let us know, and we'll text you. Slide into your DMs.
But with goal setting, it's really important for you. It's very important to just get rid of the blue marker. It's very important for you to just kind of set small ones. I'm sure in gym class, I think it was gym class or phys ed.
Don't ever call it gym.
Gym.
Our teachers would be so offended when you're like, yeah, I love gym. And they're like, it's physical education.
And we shouldn't say that, because we have a lot of phys ed teacher friends.
That we love.
We do love them. You're amazing. Your job is really hard, and you're all online right now. So we respect you.
So your job is even harder.
Like, I can't imagine doing phys ed over Zoom.
100%.
But you probably learned smart goal setting.
And if you haven't, we're about to tell you exactly what that smart goal setting is. Wow. Did you hear that radio voice of mine?
Radio voice.
It was sexy.
It was weird.
Okay.
But smart goal setting, I tried to guess. I honestly forgot, which is terrible. But I was like, smart, Maddie, and really tart. I was like, what is all of this? I don't know. So it's specific, measurable, attainable. What is relevant? I can't even read my own handwriting. That's so sad.
It's horrible.
And timely.
Yeah.
So when you're setting a goal, you're not going to be like, hey,
I'm going to run a marathon next week.
Right. Like, we just know that's not, I mean, some people can, I guess, but I definitely can't.
Cold turkeying it. Like, I feel like me out of anyone could actually get away with that.
Sidebar. Carly's the type of person, she's like, oh, I'm going to go like on a super quick run. Maddie, do you want to come? I'm like, how long are you thinking? She's like, 3 miles probably, like nothing more. Like, and I'm like, are you going to run fast? And she's like, no, I'm not going to run fast. I'm like, great.
I'm not a runner.
Pause.
You're yelling
Everyone,
at me.
This is my like inner anger coming out of how many times Carly has brought me on a flippin' run. She's like, all I remember, she's like, yeah, 3 miles. We start running and I'm like, okay, great pace, like nice and slow pace. She just sprints like ahead of me. And she's like, Maddie, like keep up. And I'm like, what the hell? You're asshole.
I don't mean to. Something comes over me.
She goes, Maddie, like, don't you know how to run? I'm like, how? She's like, I run to the beat of the music. I'm like, this isn't fucking spin class. Like, she's like, I run to the
like
beat.
The fastest song, and I'm like
she's like sprinting up a hill.
Yeah.
So multiple times Carly will bring on a run, and then the 3 miler turns into a 6 miler, and I'm walking my ass home.
So, in conclusion, I feel as though I could cold turkey a marathon if I needed to. If it was life or death, and someone said you need to run a marathon tomorrow, I think I could do it.
Carly could do it. Maddie, on the other hand, no, she couldn't.
No, she couldn't. I'm gonna say that.
We'll
too.
just say no.
Yeah,
Short story, no, she couldn't. But
anywho,
we're gonna talk about that goal setting. So you're not gonna run a marathon in a week. Hey, let's try to run a mile every other day for 7 days and see how that feels. And then when you accomplish that, that'd be a great time to like move on to a different goal and say, all right, I'm going to try 2 miles every other day or a mile every day of the week, which I know people have done.
Or even like just making sure that you set your alarm to make sure you get up to move your body like that. Sometimes the smallest things can set you up for the biggest success. And it's just like about being consistent with them. So like in the summer, it is so easy to pop out of bed and go crush a workout because it's warm, it's sunny. You're like,
let's start this freaking day. Smell the roses. I want to bask in the sun.
That
get
consistency needs to continue into the winter because it's just gotta.
Well, life is all about routine. Routines
is.
actually shape like your lifestyle. So if you're going to start a routine, set an alarm. I know a lot of people love to wake up and journal. Yeah. They like write a few goals.
Maybe planner.
Yeah, planner. If, just setting intentions for the week, whether it be like, I want to be really grateful this week for everything that, my health, my job. Like I always say, it's all about perspective.
So Maddie, what's like one thing that keeps you accountable? Like knowing that we have to do a certain amount of things for Built by Byron by the end of the month, what keeps you accountable?
Honestly, I would say you probably keep me the most accountable. And I don't know if it's out of fear, but you probably do. And like everyone, I know.
I'm not scary.
Okay.
I'm not scary.
Okay.
I'm chill. I'm cool. I'm
so,
fun,
okay.
casual.
These are for the people that may have not been able to do the live workouts with us. These are for the people that didn't grow up with us. These are for the people that we might be strangers to. Me and Carly tend to bicker sometimes. And Carly sometimes gets a bit terrifying. And maybe it's good. Maybe it's the driving force of my accountability journey. Like I am so scared of Carly's wrath that I'm just going to make sure I get up.
I don't have a wrath.
Yesterday, I'm in bed. And I just want to tell you, I have a little bit of a morning routine. I wake up around 8. I grab my phone. This is a horrible, horrible habit. I should break it. You shouldn't look at the screen right when you wake up, but I do.
Your eyeballs are going to sear.
Yeah, I know. And it's terrible. You're just burning your brain. I look at my phone and normally Carly's not home on Tuesday mornings. And I'm like loving it. I'm like, I have the house to myself. Can move at my own pace. So I was watching a few TikToks as one does for research.
A few.
Research.
She was literally on it for 45 minutes.
20 freaking minutes. Okay.
I just hear her in her room scrolling where I'm working my ass off in the kitchen.
Hold on. We didn't have like a powwow though being like, hey, we're going to work on Tuesday morning at the ass crack of dawn.
It was 8:30. It was 8:30.
Crack of dawn. But Carly screams from the kitchen and I hope you like, our house is set up. The kitchen's not that far. She goes, Maddie, I'm freaking working out here and you're scrolling through TikTok and I just need more from you. And I'm like,
holding her accountable.
So that's one way to hold people accountable. But Carlito is mine. And even though she's terrifying, I still love her for it. So she makes sure that I get up, I record, I do my work. But also just knowing that I'm like the most anxious person to be birthed on this earth. I like, if I have too much to do at the end of the month, I just know I'll be anxious about it. So I try to do that, like get my stuff done to not have that happen to me because I don't want to be an anxious ball of sadness. How about you? Is
I
it
was
me?
going to say, are
Is
you
it
going to
me?
add? No,
Oh, okay.
no, it's my planner. And if you don't have a planner, I recommend every single person on this earth, human on this earth.
Every single
person on this human, I was going to say.
Human earth.
On this planet earth should have some sort of a calendar, planner, whatever it may be, to write down what you're going to do when you're going to do it. Like, for example, like I, at the beginning of the week, will write down everything I have to do that week. That's like 100% necessary. And then I'll fill in all the things that are secondary but need to get done as well. And if they are written down in my planner, they will get done. So that is how I hold myself accountable.
Honestly,
to things.
That's smart and very, very impressive.
Thank you.
So I tried that last week. Actually, no, on the first of this month, I was like, amazing.
October
I'm gonna
1.
just start this freaking October beautifully. So I wrote down everything in neat handwriting, which I don't normally do. I haven't followed a single day, but being kind to yourself when you don't follow those goals or get to be held accountable to what you want to, like the calendar or the planner, like if that's
or the person
that instills fear in you. That if you stick up to that person, power to you, because I can't. But that's okay.
She's making me sound like a monster.
Okay. Does anyone else not want to wake up at 8:30 or 8:40, whatever time it is, to yelling? No, she doesn't. No, and I don't either.
I wasn't yelling. I was just declaring. I'm
doing work and you're not.
Well, I was like, you've been on TikTok for a half hour. Get the fuck in the kitchen and work with me.
Which I did, y'all. I did, okay? It's fine, though. But here's the thing, also. Just one last plug of Carly being a little terrifying. That got my ass in gear.
Yeah, it did. She came out, planner, notebook, computer, ready to work.
I got shit done.
So guess what?
But she was like, Maddie, you're doing this or that this week. And time out, everyone. Time out.
Which we're about to go into.
Big freaking time out. She's like, you're going to do it this week. Cause last week she had like a few spelling errors. And I'm like, Carly,
I'm not
proofread
an English major.
All right. I just want to, my dad is one of the worst spellers.
Shout out, Roger.
Roger. Hey, if you're listening. You're a bad
by the way,
speller.
said he wanted no part of this podcast. At dinner the other night, he goes, don't mention me on the podcast in any way, shape, or form.
For those of you that have not met Roger, he is the typical dad. You walk in the house, he goes, did you eat? And you're like, it's 11 p.m., Dad. Like, what are you? He's like, did you eat?
Yeah.
And then you're like, yes. And he's like, what did you eat? And you're like, why?
Did you have one of every nutrient?
Yeah, like, and even our friends now walk in the door and he's like,
are you hungry?
Eat? And you're like, chill, Roger. But anyways, he's a terrible speller. And Carly happened.
Great guy, though.
Great guy. Amazing guy.
Does a lot for us.
This is where Carly got it from. Like the easier words. She's the type.
Okay, but
mix up there. And she mix up. Yes, you have. And I've watched it. And I've texted you. I'm like, hey, by the way. And you're like, Maddie, nobody's noticed. I'm like, I noticed. So she's like, do this or that. And I'm like, okay.
She doesn't do it.
No. Who? No. Freaking liar.
She didn't do it.
No, I wrote them all out in my planner. Here. I'm showing my planner. It's written. And she's like, Maddie, I'll just type it. Just read them out to me. She offered. And then we finish. How many spelling? There's like 2 spelling errors.
2. You literally
4 spelling errors. And she's like, well, this is your fault.
2 of them. Well, Duncan, I just missed an N, my B.
Everyone knew what it was.
Everyone knew what Duncan was.
Duncan.
And then the other one, what was the other one? Oh, okay. Gatorade. It auto-corrected. I swear to God, I spelled Gatorade right, and it auto-corrected. But go type in Gatorade on your phone right the heck now.
I just want everyone to know, though. Carly types it, and she's like, oh, okay, yeah. If it autocorrected, I must have spelled it wrong. I'm like, why are you trusting? It said Gatorade.
Okay. Anyways, let's get into this or that.
Anywho, let's start. So this week was drink edition.
And we didn't even put any alcoholic drinks on it.
No, because we have some like 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, we didn't. I honestly want to save Your pure souls. I don't want to know if you are drinking or not because you 100% shouldn't be yet. Save it for when you're 21. It's so much more fun.
It's way more fun. We actually both did pretty much.
Yeah, we didn't drink until we were 21.
Some will say we were goody two shoes. Some would say we're lame. We're just
our parents would say we are angels.
Angels. One more side note.
Oh, God.
We were such angels. My dad would put a lock on our liquor cabinet when like friends would come over and hand it to us.
I know.
They'd be like, "Hey, lock this," and we're like, "Okay."
And then also this is just one more side story of how angelic I was. My mom,
angelic.
I was angelic. I didn't drink. I didn't do anything. I didn't do drugs. I didn't go to parties. I was so focused on my like swimming career in high school. I don't know why. I wasn't even that good. Anyways,
whatever.
Anywho, side note.
Wannabe.
My mom was like super strict.
Your mom or my mom?
Our mom was super strict on like sugar consumption and like didn't like buying like all the good.
Oh yeah, she did reduced fat Oreos.
Yeah, she bought us reduced fat Oreos. Like
which are trash.
Yeah,
trash.
Never buy those.
Don't buy
I
those.
only buy mega stuff now.
Yes,
because of this trauma that I had to endure through high school.
I just want to know what it is. What is it?
Well, no, mom depriving us of sugar. So once I was old enough to have my license and a car, I went to the grocery store and I bought Pop-Tarts, cookies and cream, and I hid them in my car. My mom had to move my car one day and I go inside the house and they're like, "Carly."
Oh my God, they sat you down.
We need to talk to you. Like sat me down and I'm like, what the fuck is going
happening?
on? And she's like, "I found Pop-Tarts in your car." And I was like, "Are you kidding me, Mom?
You're like,
it could be drugs. I bought Pop-Tarts because you deprived me of sugar." I was so
like,
and then she was like, "Oh my God, you're right. It could have been so much worse." And I was like,
"Were you even 21 at that point?" No, you were like 18.
Yeah.
No. So if you were wondering, we set the standard honestly very high.
Yeah.
So then when I got to college, I was a huge ass disappointment because Carly didn't drink literally at all or party because she was scared of people throwing up. And that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole nother OCD anxiety story that we'll save for another time.
But yeah, so basically like, I don't even know how we got into this. How did we get into this? This or that?
This or that.
Yeah.
Drinks.
Oh, drinks. Here we are. Okay.
Let's get back to it. So,
okay. Honestly, we had a lot more votes this week than last week. Like,
so thank you for participating.
you.
Please continue to participate every week. We need your votes. So we have the first one, Dunkin' or Starbucks.
And this is such an easy freaking answer.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's Starbucks.
It's Dunkin' Donuts till I freaking die. Pump it in my veins. Have it at my funeral. Like, I don't even... Caramel swirl, oat milk. I'm basic. I don't care. That's the tea, sis. That's
All right.
it.
Well, I think Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. We'll get into that next. So we had 196 votes for Starbucks and 129 for Dunkin'.
All right. I'm not a bougie bitch. I can't afford Starbucks. It's too expensive.
I'm really sorry for your loss.
You.
Up next, we got coffee or hot chocolate.
In this, Carly, you're the 1% that doesn't really drink coffee.
There's actually 75 votes for hot chocolate.
Okay.
Though.
Okay, but how many for coffee?
257.
Yeah. Okay. So that was just an easy
I'm
question.
just not a coffee drinker. I never have been. I never will be. I literally despise the taste. Last week, Starbucks accidentally gave me coffee instead of hot chocolate, and I nearly projectile vomited.
Let's talk about first world problems. Starbucks.
But
Give me the wrong drink.
Okay, but I paid for the person behind me, so I was feeling really good that day, and I was being so nice, and I was in the drive-thru, and I paid for the person behind me. They hand me my drink, and it's coffee, and I wanted to cry.
And Carly,
I was so mad.
Literal first world problems.
Okay,
but
yeah, I sound like such a brat.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so thankful for my life.
I'm so thankful for my life and for Starbucks.
God
okay,
bless.
next is iced coffee or hot coffee. An obvious answer.
Even though we live in New England, every iced coffee won by a landslide.
How many?
262 to 53.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like nobody drinks that. I feel
didn't
like
even participate in
and
that
I
one.
hate to age people. I hate to do it.
Age them.
I'm going to age them. Is it just like an older person thing for hot coffee?
I think so.
Like my dad hates iced coffee.
Yeah, I think
Our dad. Sorry, I did it too.
Bitch.
But like Roger, Roger hates iced coffee, and like every older person, and I'm not going to say a specific age, 60 plus,
40 plus,
40 plus, 50 plus, doesn't drink iced coffee. So I think it's a millennial, like
Gen X,
like younger thing. But
what is the one under Gen X? Do we know? I don't.
It's fine.
Anywho, almond milk or oat milk?
This one, I'm shocked about the results, honestly. What were they?
191 for almond milk and 124 for oat milk.
So, like, I just think that the reason why almond milk won, because oat milk is far superior.
Is it? I haven't tried either, but I voted for oat milk.
Yeah, far superior, is because people haven't hopped on the oat milk trend. It's like
new, but it's more expensive.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
It's harder for oats to squeeze out milk.
What about almonds?
Yeah, they have a tough time too.
Carly's like milking oats. You know how it's made, right?
I don't know.
Carly, in her brain, she's like going to bed. She's like, how do they make oat milk? Like people squeezing the udders off of oats. Like, like, no, they like, I think they soak them and then blend them up.
With other milk? With regular milk?
No,
it's
with water.
Oh, okay. Anywho, whole milk or skim milk? I said.
Actually, this was close. This one was a closer one, right? Not really.
No, skim milk won 174 to 112, but I'm a whole milk girl, like whole
Does
ass
it not make
milk.
you shit your pants?
No, it doesn't. No, I'm not lactose intolerant like some of us.
Okay, I'm not either, but like I have like one tiny little like my tongue touches creamer and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna shit my pants.
I think that's coffee, not creamer.
No, sis. If I drink like hot cocoa from Starbucks, it's like a literal like intestines like start doing that thing.
The grumbling is like,
but you know, it's not like your stomach is hungry. It's more like, oh my God, I'm gonna shit myself. Like,
oh my God.
So I obviously voted for skim milk.
So happy.
So sorry,
you.
everyone. Girls poop. All right. Anyways.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Sweetened or unsweetened?
Wait, was this one the close one?
Yes.
Yes.
It was 147 to 169.
Okay. What won though? You said 147 to 169.
Unsweetened.
Unsweetened.
So sorry, that in my brain was not clicking.
Yeah, but I'm understanding of why this was closer, but I will always be team sweetened.
Me too. Like sweetened till I die. Well, you know me. I'm a sugar addict. So
clearly
sweetened pumped into my veins.
Sugar is always pumping through Carly's veins.
Smart water or Essentia?
So
Read
Carly,
it and weep, baby.
Did you vote Essentia?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. That's kind of fake of you. Sorry.
How dare you say that?
Because
you know how sensitive
the first
I am.
day we What, are you gonna cry about it?
Yeah.
Okay. The first day
we swig of Essentia.
The first day we came in to record, Carly's like, Smart Water, sponsor me. And then this freaking thing.
I actually like Essentia better than Smart Water.
Yeah, I do too. But I actually voted for Smart Water. And maybe it's, again, people aren't giving Essentia a taste, a little tasty taste.
Yeah, Smart Water won 205 to 64.
And then finishing off,
last but not least.
Okay, it's okay. Stop.
Okay.
Gatorade or Powerade, and this was Gatorade or Powerade. Which one?
Gatorade,
Obviously.
247 to 39. Even though we were a Powerade school.
Yeah, we did go to a Powerade school. I thought it was trash though. Gatorade all the way, always.
Yep.
But so this is gonna be a weekly thing. So
join us.
So here's the deal. Subscribe,
5
like,
stars,
share. What is it?
Rate us.
I don't know.
Comment.
But if you have any ideas for this or that, submit them. You can DM us on Built by Byron or Eat the Damn Cake. And yeah, I mean, that's it.
Yeah. Follow us at Built by Byron, at Eat the Damn Cake Podcast. Rate us 5 stars. Subscribe.
Rate us 5 stars.
Have an awesome rest of your week.
And catch us next week on Eat the Damn Motherfucking Cake, y'all. Boom.